Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to my medieval / rustic styled survival house. You can definitely build this in survival. It's really not that hard at all. It's got a little farm on the side. Let's go ahead and just come in here real quick, show you the inside. I show you guys how to build everything that you see right here, right before your eyes. Hello, this chicken has been with us through the whole video, so he's a pretty cool chicken. But I show you guys how to build everything block by block, step by step, every single room, everything on the outside. And honestly, it's a really cool house. It's got a lot of cool features. It's got a full-fledged brewing room. You've got a enchantment table over here, and then a bedroom over here. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for your simple medieval house, you're going to need to find the materials found on my help bar below. And this is a pretty easy build. Honestly, guys, not a hard build at all. You're going to start off by placing one log, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 1, 2, 3, 4 block space in between. And then you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all of the space of your logs is going to be 4 blocks. So it's not going to be a very hard build per se. But it's definitely going to have some depth to it, which is definitely always, appreciated in the building world. Let's go ahead and modify this terrain real quick here. Yeah, there we go. Much better, much better. You do want to place this final log right here, but essentially that's a 4 block space in between all of them. So if you just want to pause it here and copy that. Not a very hard thing to do. You do want to place this log right here, but that's not actually going to be a room or anything. This is actually going to be your entrance area. So you can go ahead and just do these logs on the ground right here. The first step is going to be adding 3 blocks on top of these for a total of 4 blocks high. So we're just going to do that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3. And I don't know. Yeah, I think I did 5 on all those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then go ahead and connect them at the top like this. And make sure you connect them on the inside as well, not just on the outside. And there should only be 2 of those sort of connections on each floor. You're going to have 2 total floors on this build. There's not going to be an attic in this medieval house. Not enough room, unfortunately, but that's okay. If you guys want to see a bigger one, let me know in the comment section below. But for now, we're just going to do a simple one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you want to do the exact same thing on this second layer. Copy it like verbatim. It's not going to be any different at all. That's the beauty about this build. Like, it's all built in these 4x4 things. And I mean, it's a pretty easy build to do. Honestly, it's not hard whatsoever. That's why it's a simple one, right? That's why I say it's simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't lie to you guys. Not very often. Wink, wink. Again, just connecting them interloggingly. That's totally a word. I believe it. Interloggingly. Yeah, it's totally a word. Okay, all right, perfect. Looking good, looking good. We're gonna go ahead and start filling in the floor materials and everything. So if you want to do this, you definitely can. It's not really gonna make a difference. You do want to remove this grass. You don't want grass inside your build. No one likes a grassy build. That's just weird. I'll go ahead and place that back down. But let's go ahead and just get started on this. So the bottom floor, what I would start out by doing is filling in these things right here, this area. And we're just going to leave a little space in the middle just for a window like that. But you want to switch up the materials. You want to have a cobblestone sort of stone random pattern. So all you have to do is just add these little things to each wall. Some walls are excluded, but this is just on the bottom floor. Keep that in mind. The top floor is going to be done with wool and gray. I don't believe this one had a window right here. Let me just check real quick. Sorry about that. So yeah, this one right here does have a window. I was just making sure because I didn't know if like the entryway was a little bit different or something. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea what I was thinking, but now I do. All right, so we're going to go around here. We're going to fill in this white stained glass. If you guys don't have access to that, Pocket Edition users, just use the simple just panes. It's not going to look that much different at all. But what I mean by random, like cobblestone, is all you have to do is just sort of make it look random. There's no really set pattern. Again, I mean, if there was, it wouldn't look good and random. So just kind of randomly place some cobblestone around. Like I'll do 2 on top here, 1 on bottom, 1 on the side, and then maybe just like 1 disconnected. I mean, really, you could do whatever. You could do like a bunch like that and then just 1 over here. It probably needs another one. But you want to try to make it as even as you can and as random as you can. I know it's a little bit difficult at first to get things to look random, but you just want to sort of place things and get the feel for the build. And eventually, it'll just sort of come out on its own. You don't really have to force it. I'm just kind of doing random things here. I'm not really following a set pattern. But yeah, that's how you do random stuff. I don't really know if I explained that very well, but okay, all right, yep. Go ahead, chicken. You can just you have permission. Go ahead, you just walk in the build like you own the place. It's, it's pretty much yours too, right? Not. All right, so from the inside, we're gonna place a spruce wood door. We're just gonna place that because it looks nice. I like the way the spruce wood looks. The next floor is going to be this white wool and gray wool, but you want to do the same sort of pattern, okay? So we're going to have those little windows in there. Keep in mind there's not going to be a window at all on these two right here. I know that for a fact because there's going to be a little bit of an overhang thingy. So let's go ahead and just cancel that out entirely. We can take these logs now. You want to build that up to a total of 4 high. And I think 4 high, I don't know, because this might not be, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to be 4 high. Can confirm is 4 high, is 4 high. And then we're just going to connect it up top like this. And then we're going to do some stairs like that and like that. My bad, my bad. You don't actually do that. You want to make these one higher and don't have that thing there at all. We'll go ahead and explain that in a bit. Let's go ahead and just finish these. So again, like on the outside wall here, you just do the same sort of pattern, excluding those two there because there's a little bit of an overhang for the entrance to the build. But again, on each wall, you just do the same thing. And you're going to do the same pattern you did down below with that cobblestone and stone, but you're going to do it with the light gray wool now. And that's just more variation you can do. I know the white wool looks really, really bright and it's kind of hard to see. But again, I'm just doing the same sort of thing all the way around. Just random patterns. Nothing to set in stone. Not like the bottom layer at least. And there we go. Let's go ahead and just place another one right there. So again, just randomness-tivity. You could definitely skip this part in the video if you don't want to like see this. But I'm just going to do it for those who really, really just want to see how it's done. Alright, just continuing on. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I think I got a Discord message or something, but I don't know where it went, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Is that the proper thing you should do? Like you get a message, you don't know if it's like really, you didn't even check it. I don't even know. Alright, so again, we're gonna fill in these windows up here. The only difference between up top and down below is there's gonna be some trap doors. Just a few little like minor changes. So you want to put some trap doors on these. We'll get to more texturing on the outside in a bit here. We probably want to do the roof. That's definitely going to be something that we want to get to pretty soon here. But I know that these are here for a fact, so we're going to do this. This is actually, it's built in Maniac Geek style, but it is my own build. So, I mean, shout out to Maniac Geek. Link to his channel is in the description below if you guys want to go show him some love on there. He is an incredible builder, guys. Truly, he's really, really good. So, if you guys want to see some even better, probably better than my builds, go check his channel out. He's got a video coming out today. I think the same day this is uploaded, the 17th of August. 17th of August. So nice, nice. We're going to do a roof style that's commonly overlooked, I think. No, I'm just kidding. It's a pretty simple one. We're just going to do some stairs on this side. And then we're going to do the same sort of thing over here. We are going to have it connect like this. So it's going to be coming out over here on top like this. And then it's going to be the same sort of thing, but this is going to be like this right here. So that means that some of these blocks are going to have to be flipped a little bit. Flipped a little bit. And we want to start it like right, I guess just right here. So that means this block would have to be, it'd have to be starting to turn right there. And then you want it to start to turn right there. And then we're just going to bring it up and around. All right. I got it. All right, this block right here, this block right here. All right. The roof is going to start out like this. Not like however that was. You want to get it to where it's that sort of shape right there. And then you're just going to go up like stairs. So all you have to do is on the inside, just place those upside down stairs and then just bring it up. And then again with the upside down stairs like that and like that. And then you just bring it up to a little point at the top. And then you're going to do the same sort of thing in here. Essentially the roof is going to have one of these right there and right there. So if you just want to place this little upside down thing there, you definitely can. Just extend that one inside. And you're going to do the same thing over here. So one inside like that. Actually, that should be the complete opposite. I'm not sure why that was like that. There we go. Flip it over just like that. You're just going to extend these one inside. It's just going to look kind of, I guess, different. I guess some texture to the build or something. But again, the roof, you just got to sort of play it by, you got to take it play by play, okay? So each roof, if you make the house a different size, if you like trying to build this style on another size, I can't really help you. But for this roof, it's pretty simple. There's a little bit of confusion with that area, so if you're confused about that, just go back real quick. I promise it'll become a little bit simpler. So again, the same thing's going to happen over here. So right side stair. You want to go ahead and make sure this is one out from the actual wall of the build. And you're going to do the same sort of thing upside down on top here. And then right side up. We're just going to leave that area blank for now because there is going to be a connection made there, but I don't want to do it too soon and make it look weird or whatever. So we're just going to sort of build up the roof on each side and then go ahead and make that inner roof connection. I don't know if that's the correct way to say that, but that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to say I'm going to do, and then we'll make it into a real word. Make sure you do this thing, the same sort of thing right there. You want to fill in these areas like this. You'll have to break out a couple of stair blocks, but you want to just fill these in and then have the same sort of thing going with the wool. Where's the gray wool? I'm going to go ahead and just grab that back real quick, just like that. That's all you have to do. Same sort of thing you did on the previous ones. You just do random things of wool. You want to make it look as random as possible. But again, let's finish the roof before we get to all that fancy stuff. Let's see, upside down stairs right here. And then right side up right there. And then the same thing right here. And then we are going to connect up top. We're going to do it right here. So let's go ahead and start this connection. Make sure that one's right side up. Make sure that one's right side up. And they're just going to sort of swing over like this. And since everything is an even number, they're just going to sort of connect. You want to make sure these are upside down right there. This is going to connect like that, and then this one like that, and boom, that's pretty much your roof. On the inside, we'll have to do a little bit of cleanup on that, so we'll do that in a minute, but essentially, that's going to be everything. On the outside, we're going to do a little bit of texturing with these. You're going to put some buttons on those. Okay, so don't do any right there. Then you do the same thing. I just like, there's some things on this that Maniac Geek built, and like some on my, I mean, it's his style, but like he came around and he did these little stone buttons for me, so I didn't know where to put them. But then I did, and you guys probably didn't even notice until I like cut the recording and came back and said, okay. Anyways, you want to take these slabs and you want to interlockingly connect them like this all the way around. You don't want to do anything right there, but you do want to continue those all the way around like that. Up here is going to be something pretty cool, all right? So essentially all this is right here is a area that sort of connects up top. We're just going to do something like this. You want to start off and have maybe kind of a pattern or something. It's not really vitally important, but do something like that, and then just sort of randomly place and like destroy blocks and make it look like somewhat random. That's just gonna give it some more texture. I don't really know like exactly what it's getting, accomplished, but it makes it look a little bit better. And again, just sort of do some random stuff up there and make it look like it's just sort of part of the build. That looks good to me. So we're gonna take some fence now, and we're gonna take some fence gate. Oh, I did not grab the fence today. Nope. We're gonna put the fence right here. We're gonna have the entrance to the build right here. And then there's the door, obviously. And here, if you want to take some stone brick and just do, it's part of like the deck area, balcony, whatever you want to call it, I would recommend using stone bricks because it's going to make everything look a little bit better. So let's go ahead and just fill in all of this right here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Almost complete. So there's going to be a little bit of a farm on the side, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get that done real quick. Alright, so all we do for the farm over here is we're just going to put some random sort of blocks like this. And we're just going to make sure everything connects nice. And then we're going to take some slabs on top of those. Now again, I just sort of randomly place those blocks because you want to get some like amount of randomness-tivity. That's totally not a word. You want to make it look like it's more natural, I guess. So we'll go ahead and move this one in like that. And we'll just do some fence connections that look something like that. And there you go. Looks nice and kind of rounded, just sort of like a little like break off of the house. And you're just going to do any kind of farm you want in here. So I think I'm going to make it into a wheat farm. If you want to know where you can hide your water, you can do something like this and put it under a few of the logs, and you should be saturated and ready to go. So I'm going to plant some wheat, I think, right here. All right, looks good to me. I think wheat just fits quite nicely right there. We can go ahead and just put a chest on the outside if you want to. I would take some crafting tables, and I would do something like this over right here. We're just going to stack some crafting tables. It just adds some texture to the build and makes everything look a little bit nicer. If you're worried about lighting on the outside, definitely add torches. That's definitely going to be a must. If you want lighting, I don't know what just happened there. I tried to do it twice and I failed. I'm just a failure, I guess. Sucks for me. So we're gonna put some torches up here and up here. Actually, we'll do them on the inside, closer. There we go, perfect. So now let's get into dividing these rooms in here and doing some stuff like that. So, do you want to use spruce? You want to use spruce planks, not spruce, but spruce plank slabs for this top. This chicken's in here, man. It's just like it's making eggs now. It's just like making itself right at home. I mean, you gotta be like pretty comfortable with a home, I'd think, to lay an egg in it. I mean, you got to be somewhat like, you know, I know these people, they won't care if I lay an egg in here. I think, at least. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think it's okay to just lay an egg in someone's house and then just like, you know what I mean, just act like it's nothing? Because I certainly don't. I think it's a big deal, and I feel disrespected by the chicken. So this is how I'm going to divide these rooms, okay? There is going to be a division right here, like this. And we're just going to wrap it around that way you have a little walkway. There's going to be some chests in here. And then there's going to be a ladder going straight up. So, and then also another little area right here is going to be done like that. So we're just going to take some spruce planks like this. And we're, not spruce planks, some spruce slabs this time. And we're going to fill all those in. That block is going to be like that. And again, everywhere that there is those logs, you just want to place spruce above like this. And then if you have that little half slab up top, you can go ahead and just connect it with that. Up here is going to be how you get to your upstairs area. It's going to be the same sort of story up here. We're going to divide it like that, but we're not going to have that little division in here. That's just unneeded. And what I said about the inside of this is definitely true. We're going to have to make sure it looks good. You want to place some spruce, just sort of things like the dividers for the rooms. Just going to make it look a little bit better. You can go ahead and maybe do something like that. Actually, never mind. Just leave this one like this. It will be okay. It will be okay, I promise. You may just want to leave it like that, actually, even. So the ladder is going to be going right there to get up to the second part of your build. Up here, everything is divided. So what I meant, like in here, is there's going to be some... Oh, I didn't even do that on 2 of these. Let's go to the outside. Let's fix that real quick. Fix that. Do you guys remember what happened on the outside of these? Do you guys know how to do it? Do you? Huh? Well, let's quiz you real quick. What do you do? Yep, you're right. You break out these blocks right here and fill them in with wool, and then randomly place some gray wool, and then you do the exact same thing right here. There you go. Exact same thing. All right, so back into the build we go. You're gonna do a spruce wood floor in here, so I'm not really sure why I haven't done that yet, but we're gonna get into these rooms really quick here. We're gonna design all the rooms. I'm gonna show you how to do a full interior on your little medieval house. Hello, Mr. Chicken. We'll just leave you alone for now. But yeah, that's pretty much for the outside of the build. If you guys just wanted to watch that, you can. But if you want to see how to build this inside, ooh, the inside, it looks pretty cool. So let's get started on that. Before we get started, keep in mind there are going to be some like weird looking areas in here for your roof. So you want to try to make it look as like clean as you can. There's going to be some areas that... Oh no, what did I do? There's going to be some areas... Okay, well I can't actually place that from the inside, dang it. Alright, so there's going to be some areas that look a little bit funky. All you got to do, really, I mean, it just depends on how much it bugs you. Me, personally, I think it looks kind of cool, just sort of like that. I think it looks more, like, natural and not super, like, constructed, I guess. But we're going to get to the inside of this build right now, so let's start off by just this room right here. This room, honestly, I think it's the easiest room in the house. So we're going to do some glowstone under here. If you don't have access to glowstone, don't use it. We're going to put a torch up here. And we need to light up these areas anyways, so we'll just go ahead and just throw some torches down in some random little spots here. You're going to do the same sort of thing right in here, in this little area where the ladder is going to be. There's going to be a ladder here, and there's going to be a trapdoor as well, so that we're going to get those done real quick, get them done. And let's also mumble our words so that we don't speak clearly on a YouTube tutorial. You're mumbling your word. What do you think? All right. So let's come back in here. Let's finish out this area. Hello, Mr. Chicken. You're still you're in the way a little bit. We're gonna push you away. We're gonna do this right here, and then once you have a little table right here, we're gonna do pot, 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 and then let's try to do a rapid fire. We're gonna do flower, 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 oh, flower, and flower, and that's just gonna do your little entryway room. You have some chest storage. And then over here as well, man, there's so many animals around here, but you have a bunch of chest storage in here, and then you also have a little bit in here, so don't worry about chest storage. I think you're definitely going to have enough chest storage. In here, we're going to go ahead and just get started. It's going to be an enchanting room. Ooh, how fancy. Actually, no, that's on the floor above. I don't actually know what I was thinking. This is the complete wrong floor, but there is going to be some more chests right here. That's what I was saying. I was like, I know there's going to be some chests in here somewhere, so let's get started on this room. All right, so right here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3 furnaces, crafting table, Of course, a pot and a blue orchid wouldn't be a Neocubes build without it. It would not. I mean, I guess it would be, but like it wouldn't be as official. We're gonna put a fence right there with some trapdoors on the side, and then a little bit of a plant, and that's gonna finish off this room right here. So we pretty much have this bottom floor done. So we're gonna head upstairs real quick, and we're gonna get to work on this area. All right, let's get started. Alright, so along this wall right here, we're going to do 2 things of soul sand. We're going to do some trapdoor lining, and then we're going to do 2 of these glowstones right here. If you can place them on the top, go ahead and do it, but if you can't, don't worry about it. Go ahead and put 2 pieces of nether wart right there. We're going to place a cauldron down, a tripwire hook, and then some water. So let's go ahead and grab that water right here. And then along this wall, if you want to, you can just throw some brewing stands down. Don't stack them like that. That might look a little bit weird. But that's going to make this room into the brewing room. If you want to do stairs, I'm thinking actually now that I see that in person, I don't really like that as much. So if you wanted to do stairs right here, I think that would actually look just as good. Maybe, if not, a little bit better. And then definitely one of those slabs in there, just like that. I think that would be fine. Yeah, that's going to look a lot better too. It's going to be your brewing room. Going to be your brewing room. Pretty cool brewing room. Is it the best brewing room ever? I mean, you could say so if you want to. Alright, so let's get to designing the enchantment room now. Alright, so this will not be a full 30. You can't really make it a full 30 from what I've found in this room space, but I think 24 is pretty sufficient. If you wanted to skip this like room, then you can definitely just build something else in it. It's really not going to matter. I just did a heck load of anvils up here, and then I did a connection like that, and then just a trapdoor on top up there, and then a trapdoor and trapdoor right there. Again, I mean, it's really like up to you what you want to do, but I couldn't really figure out how to do a 30 enchantment table in here. But if you guys can, power to you, go ahead and do it. The last room and final room is going to be your master bedroom. Alright, so for the actual area where the bed sits, it's pretty simple. You build a shape like that, you take some stairs, you throw the bed down right there, and then you take 2 pieces of fence, and that's essentially going to be your area where your bed's going to be. As far as chests go in here, you can go ahead and just slap down 2 chests right there, or just one. I mean, one's okay too. And then in the corner, we're going to do the same sort of thing we did down below. We're going to do one of these little plants like this. Honestly, I mean, if you feel like you need more in your room, you can honestly add it. But, I mean, it's just a bedroom to me. I don't really think you need to craft in here or anything. And you already have areas with furnaces and everything. So I guess the last sort of step is to go around your build, make sure everything is lit up sufficiently. You don't want things spawning randomly at night. That's never a fun thing to deal with at all. So we're just gonna make sure there's enough torches in here, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all the views I've been getting. It's really awesome seeing my channel grow and everything. So if you guys want to become a part of that growth and you want to see more videos like this and more, click that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. I really appreciate, again, all of you. If you want to know about my shader pack, texture pack, all that fancy stuff is down in the description below. Comment question of the day: what is your favorite building style? Medieval, rustic, modern, classic, Victorian? I mean, what is your favorite style? Just let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.